guys. So I know it's been a while since I've made a video. I just get busy and I forget to do things. So hopefully I'm going to try to get back into making videos. Like Shay and I were doing them really well, and then school started for her and I've just been really busy. So anyway, today I'm doing a video and it's actually not a tutorial, although this week Shay and I are going to try to start our college football series tutorials where we're going to do like some different schools around the country about just doing like different colors, so watch out for that because college football starts this Saturday. Yay! Okay, so today I thought, since it's kind of nearing the end of summer, that I would talk about like some ways to protect your skin from the summer heat and the sun. Just because the summer's ending, that doesn't mean that you have to stop protecting your skin from UV rays. As you can tell, I'm very fair-skinned, being a redhead and everything. So I do have to go like crazy steps above like normal people because I am so fair-skinned. So my first tip would definitely always to keep a bottle of sunscreen in your purse or in your car. I usually always have it with me. I buy like the Neutrogena. I don't have it sitting here, I don't think. But the Neutrogena like 100 plus or whatever, and I would use that definitely for when unexpected times, like when I'm out in the sun and I'm like, oh, I don't have any sunscreen with me. So then that's something I definitely recommend, especially if you're fair skinned like me. If you're darker skinned, you don't have to worry about that as much, but you can still get harmful sunspots and all sorts of things by even when you're not fair skinned. So what I thought I would do is I would talk about a little bit of my makeup foundation routine and what I like to use and what I find is helpful to maintain my skin, and maybe you can apply it into your everyday. So what I do when I first get out of the shower, I use a moisturizer, and there's so many different kinds. I like this Morning Glow by Clean and Clear. It's really inexpensive and it's got SPF 15 and it just hydrates my skin. And it's oil free and it moisturizes dry skin and it instantly brightens. I love this stuff. I love Clean and Clear products anyway. But I use this sometimes when I get out of the shower just to kind of make sure that my face is covered. I also like to use, sorry, I look like I'm crooked. Okay. I also like to use Philosophy Hope in a Jar. This is the SPF 25. I actually like the regular moisturizer better just because of the texture, but this is a good one with SPF in it, so I'm trying to kind of stick to SPFs. But Philosophy, awesome. I love it. I might even do like a review about like my skincare regimen because it does involve Philosophy. I absolutely love it. Okay, so that's kind of like with certain moisturizers, those do not have a tint with them. For a moisturizer with a tint, I like to use the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer, and this one is an oil-free and it's SPF 20. And my color is porcelain, of course, because I have such porcelain skin. It says lightweight, flawless coverage. So what I like to do with this is I use this on days that I might not want to do a heavy look. If I'm like going to the gym, but I know I'm going to be outside, I definitely use this. I actually used it today and I put some minerals on top because where I live in, I can't talk today. I live in Houston or in the Houston area where it is so hot here. So you sweat off most of your makeup. So you have to find something that will moisturize your skin and still try to stay on. And this stuff's really good. This is pricey. I think it was like $42. But next time like Sephora has their like VIB friends and family, I might go ahead and stock up on another one just so I have it. I love it. It does smell like sunscreen when you first put it on, so that's kind of another reason why I like it, because I know that I'm getting my protection. So I use that. And again, I like to use, I know like people say like minerals don't give you coverage. Well, it depends on the type of skin you have. If you have skin that tends to break out, minerals might not be the best for you for all over coverage. I mean, it just depends on your skin tone. But I do like, once I use my Laura Mercier, I do like to use Bare Minerals. This, of course, I pull the mineral veil. Bare Minerals in Original, and this is SPF 15, and this is in color Fair. I really like this just for all over, like really quick foundation. I'm done. I like to use it in the summer too because I don't feel like I've got so much cakiness on my face. So I kind of put this over my tinted moisturizer and it works for me. I know a lot of people don't like minerals, and if you don't, that's fine. You know, I'm going to show you some other products that I use too. But again, Bare Minerals is it's kind of pricey. You could use anything like L'Oreal. I've used it. I've used a bunch of mineral stuff, so you can use anything. Okay, so for liquid foundations, if I do feel like it, you know, in the summertime I don't wear them as much because, again, I live in Houston, and if you've ever been here, it is hot and it's humid. So the second you go outside, it's like sweat. So this is stuff that I kind of use when it gets cooler, and if I know that I'm going to be taking pictures or something, then I use this. This is Revlon Photo Ready. This is an ivory, and this has an SPF of 20. This has kind of got a dewy finish to it. It's not a matte. Shay actually recommended this to me, and I really do like it as well. I know she's recommended, she might have even included it in a video. But it's really nice. It's all over coverage, gives you SPF in it, and it's not really heavy. It doesn't feel like a heavy foundation, like a liquid, like most, you know, we all associate with liquid foundation. I really, really like it. And so what I like to do to set it is I'll put this MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Natural, except I don't think it has an SPF in it, which is kind of weird, but yeah. So I put this just kind of on top to cover my skin to make sure, once again, that I'm completely covered. And so if I'm out in the sun, then I don't have to worry about it. Another type of product that I use is my MAC Studio Sculpt. This has SPF 15 in it. This is a really thick foundation, so I usually like to wear it in the wintertime when it's not as hot. Here, you know, it starts cooling off here, and usually in about October to November, but it's a really great foundation. It's great for pictures. I've used it in a ton of my pictures, like for my bridal pictures and stuff. It's really great for that kind of thing. It is more of a matte finish, I find. I really like it, but again, it has SPF, and you don't even really have to set it with a powder because it goes on so thick. For a concealer, you could use anything that you have, but again, always make sure my concealers have an SPF in them. So like if I go underneath my eyelid, I have this Neutrogena 3-in-1 concealer for eyes, and it's SPF 20, and so it's a concealer and an eye cream. It kind of, you know, if you're not wearing eyeshadow, you can put it on your eyelid and it'll kind of smooth it out and make it not look veiny or anything. I really like this. This is in Fair, and oh, it does has an expiration date. That's interesting. I was just reading the back of that. But I really like this. It does a really great job underneath here. And again, underneath your eyes is important too, to make sure that you put that, you know, put the concealer and make sure it's SPF. So I really recommend this. It's inexpensive too. Some concealers can be kind of pricey, but this is really great. Another product that is really important, and people don't realize how important it is find a lip product with an SPF in it. There is nothing worse than having your lips sunburned, and I have, and oh my gosh, it is so painful. So what I like to do is sometimes a lot of my favorite lipsticks don't have SPFs in them. So I bought the MAC lip conditioner in SPF 15, and it's plus lavender. I bought it with, I think it came out in the Champel collection earlier this year. So they all came with lavender. My Fix Plus is also with lavender in it as well. It smells good. Anyway, it looks like this. MAC's got a bunch of them. They've got tinted ones. All, you know, I would like to get maybe a rosy one to kind of give you a little bit of color. But it looks like this. This is just the plain, and it's SPF 15. So the second I get out of the shower, I always put this on. And in fact, I want to go get another one and put it in my purse because, again, you know, you never know what to expect. Because I've been out in the sun, and so many times, and I've been burned so many times that I've had my lips burned, and that is almost more painful than anywhere else on the body. I mean, it's horrible. I hate having my lips sunburned. So definitely recommend this. You don't have to get MAC. I think it might be Palladio. I think I have a, sorry, let me see if it has one. It's a tinted as well. It doesn't say if it does, but you can definitely find them, probably find them at Ulta. So it doesn't have to be MAC, but maybe find something like Blistex or something that's got an SPF in it to make sure that when you put your lipstick on, you know, you're protected. I think that's really all my products I wanted to talk about. And just remember, just because summer's coming to an end, that doesn't mean you have to start, you can stop using SPFs. You know, it can be in the dead of winter. I have been to a football game where it was like 30 degrees outside, but the sun was shining, and I was just burnt completely to a crisp. So always remember to protect yourself from the sun, and make sure, especially if you're fair skinned like me, to really try to start protecting it, because sunspots can be so damaging, and as you get older, the more wrinkles you're going to have, the more noticeable. And you know, if you want to stay young, and we're kind of in a society now where everybody wants to stay young and look young, so if you start from an early age, then it's amazing how great your skin's going to look by the time you're 30 or 40. Celebrities swear by sunscreen. I know Jennifer Lopez puts on real sunscreen like on her face before she goes outside, and she's tan. So again, you can get, it doesn't matter the type of skin type you have, although if you're fair, you are going to be more prone to like skin cancer and those sort of things. But it doesn't matter, like if you have a dark skin color, or you know, you can go out. My cousin, she could go out, be out in the sun 5 minutes and she would tan. You know, I can't do that, unfortunately. But again, you should always wear sunscreen or some type of SPF, and especially on your face, because your face is everything. I mean, obviously that's what people see when they first meet you, and it's an impression. So anyway, again, one thing I do want to reiterate is on the foundation. The liquids and the types of moisturizers, make sure that you customize it towards your skin type. If you're oily or dry, or if you tend to get acne spots, or you know, you have breakouts really bad, use what works for you. But there's just so many different products out there that you can use that's got SPF in it, and I would definitely try when you're buying your products to make sure that it does have them. So I hope this helps. This is what I like to do. If you guys have any comments or anything you would like for us to talk about, like leave it down in the comments box below, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.